Good one, guys.
Well, Mother Nature has cooperated. The rainy skies have pushed away for the time being, and we are ready for baseball. Welcome back to Dolphin Stadium in South tomorrow to determine the pool winner, and the loser will pack up and head back to the drawing tables. Rico, a team handed their first World Baseball Classic loss in 2009 yesterday. The defense for the U.S., if you're going to try a ground ball, try some.
Ted DeLilly, coming off his only appearance during the WBC, threw 3 innings in the last game of the pool up in Toronto, and really
2 of the pre-tournament favorites. And it was a mercy rule win for Puerto Rico here on Saturday, an 11-1 thumping that sent both teams here. 3 balls and a strike to Rodriguez. And there's ball 4. Lilly not missing by much early.
Facing Carlos Beltran.
Breaking ball, got him.
And that was to open up that outside part of the plate.
Pudge runs and they got him picked off on an 0-2 pitch with Carlos Delgado at the plate. Pudge tries. The top Youkilis right and do-or-die matchup of this World Baseball Classic and defeat the Netherlands. There's a drive out to left center field. It's going to hang for Iram Boca Chica, and there's one gone. The winner for Puerto Rico on Wednesday went 4 innings in his only WBC start, 9-12 last year with the Giants in his first. 2 balls and no strikes to Derek Jeter. Jeter lines to left. Boca Chica was frozen, but he recovers, and there are 2 gone. Well, we've only seen Iram Boca Chica among the defenders for Puerto Rico. Take a look at the rest of their defense as you take a look at this fine running play that he made in left. It is both. And a base hit can put the Americans on the board early. Youkilis serves one into right. Rios is there for it, and that base runner dies in the.
He was on the backside of the mound with his leg being higher than the back leg.
Oh, Rios with a high drive to deep left field. This one is well gone. Sitting dead red on 3-2. And Alex Rios has touched them all.
Well, you were talking about back leg of the ball, Matt. You saw the swing on 2-1. He fouled it straight back. He just missed it. 2-2, Lilly missed. And here's the 3-2. And that is a serious back leg. See you later. Out of here. I'm telling you, he's on the verge of superstardom. You fantasy people out there, draft him now. He's going to have a big.
Yogi Berra, I didn't like facing him.
Here's the 3-2 to Soto. And it's popped up. Out in right field, here comes Adam Dunn. Yeah, Brian Roberts better back off. You're going to lose that collision. The phrase that's out there currently. Here's the 3-2 home. And it's rolled out to shortstop, a chance for Jeter. And that'll do it. Boy, I'll tell you what, in these international games, you got people. The next 2-2 is shot back up the box, a base hit. And David Wright has the first knock for Team USA. It comes to lead off the home second.
You know, there are some ballparks you just feel good in seeing him into a ball game.
And that's the other side of the equation there. With Adam Dunn, you also get the strikeouts. They decide not to.
Davey Johnson picked because he wanted to have that versatility. Never going to get him.
And the throw down to second is not in time. Wright has it stolen. So David Wright wins a very patient waiting game, picking his spot to
Soto, but he stole this on the pitcher, as you do most things. See the ball speed up at the end, great throw, but David got about. And you try to pick up tendencies.
And DeRosa shoots a knock into right field. Rios is up throwing, and they're going to hold Wright at third, wisely so. Hall of Fame third base coach Mike Schmidt putting up that stop sign for David Wright. Rios Baseball Classic have been a little cloudy as McCann lifts a drive out to left center field. Boca Chica's there scampering under it. They're going to tag up with Wright. The throw home is not in time. DeRosa to second. Some very aggressive play nets a run for Team USA.
Well, that was a great slide by David Wright. I do not endorse a head-first slide at home, but that is the one time you may want to do it. He read the throw going down the line towards third base, and he's able to make the adjustment to slide on the inside. Watch this slide. He goes inside and was able to avoid the
I'm coming back next time they do this for sure. Victorino lines it into center. This dumps in front of Beltran. Here comes DeRosa. This throws up the line, 2-0 U.S.
A little different this time with 2 outs. You're running on the crack of the bat. But I'm telling you, the challenge there outfield, you have to do it. But we're looking at maybe 3 of the best arms defensively in the outfield in the World Baseball Classic all the way around per man.
And this is exactly what Puerto Rico did to the U.S. in the first meeting. Push the defense, make them make good throws, make them hit the cutoff man. This ball you see leak off of
a 2-1 lead. And so far 2 for 3 with runners in scoring position. As Brian Roberts lines softly into center, Beltran makes the catch to retire.
You know the pitch, you know the sequence.
Tried to hit him.
He made sure he all for the Dutch in the World Baseball Classic. Swing and a miss. Lopez runs. A throw down. Strike him out. Throw him out. The double play.
They played themselves into that double. Those 2 outs right there. They helped Lilly all the way out and then sent the guy. He didn't get a good jump. And that's what happens. You run yourself out of an inning.
There's the 3-1 from Sanchez, and Jeter shoots this one back up the middle. Great backhanded play by Lopez. Flips to Aviles, and the razzle-dazzle not in time to get Jeter.
So it was a nice thought, but the ball's hit so hard, and Lopez has such a strong arm. I would have went ahead and taken.
So he's coming back inside again.
Here's the 2-2. And Rollins hits a 1-hopper to Lopez, flips it to Aviles. And the double play executed against Team USA on this occasion. There are 2 gone.
Nice turn right there. And it was all about getting it to the shortstop and let him make the throw. It was easy.
Youkilis with a high drive to deep left. Boca Chica gives it a token look. That one is lost into the night. Wow. 3-1 U.S.
Well, he pounded him in on a pitch that knocked him off the plate on the first pitch, so Youkilis is sitting inside. 2-0 pitch. He got a fastball in and just, well, the swing speaks for itself. He got all that.
It almost, Harold, looked like a backdoor cutter. You saw where Soto was setting up. A 2-0, got what he was looking for.
That is a Fenway Park swing, though.
For my swing, and all I'm trying to be is short and make sure that I'm not pulling my front side out. You're talking about that Fenway Park swing. That's his key, keeping the front side in, being very short on his front leg.
Ball 4 to Dave in on the Youkilis tape measure home run, and that one gets him on the hip. As big as Adam Dunn is, a 90-mile-an-hour fast. Sanchez from the mix in favor of right-hander Nelson Figueroa, yet to allow a run in World Baseball Classic competition. There's the 2-2 home, and it's a full count now as that one gets away from Soto in earnest.
So he uses bare hand.
And that'll likely be charged as a wild pitch to Nelson Figueroa. Runners at second and third with 2 gone.
See, I still think this is a little bit.
We've seen Figueroa a few times.
Got him to chase a fastball off the plate and struck out DeRosa to retire the side. Next offering home to Pudge. And that misses for ball 4. Third walk by Ted Lilly tonight.
Again.
No need.
Got him looking. Beltran down on 3 pitches.
He's not too happy about that call either. He thought that ball was outside. On a mission to help people. And he is an icon on the island of Puerto Rico, not just baseball-wise, but for his humanitarian work. And so they feel that
the tournament moved here to Florida. What's that I was saying about cooling off?
I was saying about he's done.
All back to even. 2-run shot for the ex-Marlin who enjoyed his brief stay here in South Florida. And he has now officially enjoyed his return with Team Puerto Rico.
Wow, Matt. It's a bomb to dead center. He got a fastball and he finished it nicely. The Clemente family is awfully proud. But Al, you can see it coming. Lily's been scuffling the whole time. He got him a fastball right there. And Carlos has not been the same hitter since the second half of the season last year.
Certainly not the second guess, but in a game like this that looked like it was going to be Lily's last at bat, the danger of throwing inside to a home run.
Rico's runs tonight. Alex Rios with a solo shot. Carlos Delgado with a 2-run home run. That spells the end of the night for Ted Lilly. Enter Washington now.
Great stuff. Mid-90 fastball. Nasty slider like that right there.
Takes care of Alex Rios on 3 pitches in there. Lays off the slider that time to work ball 4.
You know, we talk about the American
Guidry and Dave Righetti slider to a cutter.
In the air out to shallow right. Roberts read it nicely from second and puts away the Puerto. Speaking of which, out to deep right center. Is it deep enough? Beltran goes up. Does he make the catch? Yes, he does! Wow. Carlos Beltran flat took away a solo home run from Brian McCann.
We're seeing some great baseball. You know, Carlos, I've seen this many a time with the Mets. Great timing. And that is beautiful. Yes, that ball would have scraped out of here. Looked and knew exactly where he was at. Timed it. He even had time to look over and see where the other outfielder was. I mean, that's a beautiful play. You know, that's work and that's practice. Knowing where you're at and how to perform, how to play.
Shane Victorino bounces it to first. Delgado tried a foot race with a very fast man and nearly roster. Left his cell phone behind.
I can't get over
that. Yeah, this story's going to be left hollow. This is welcome to my world. for this kind of blatant ignoring and total disrespect, tune into MLB. Prior to Saturday's appearance against Team Puerto Rico, had retired all 5 batters he had faced in the World Baseball Classic.
In spring training, build up arm strength. Matt Thornton's got tremendous velocity. That's a backup cutter slider at 90 miles an hour. He needs seated
early on here in this half of the tournament.
Into shallow center. Victorino's under it. And that's the second out. Pudge Rodriguez has got his 1-year deal. Talent's being showcased and people in baseball are paying attention.
I think the offense is really going to start to come on.
Swing and a miss. Just challenged him with a 3-2 fastball and Jeter strikes out. That was a home run. And Rollins is hit by the pitch.
Back is a perfect lead if you can get back on it.
Youkilis sends a drive out to center. This is playable for Beltran and 2 gone. And the next 1-2, there goes Rollins again. Right lays off. Soto's throw is not in time. And Jimmy Rollins has his 2nd bag of the night, his 3rd of the World Baseball Classic.
Well, he gets again, Figueroa is a great guy to run on. This is a fastball up that a catcher's already set up anticipating the throw, and Jimmy makes it easy because the high leg.
And right on a breaking ball, lifts a fly ball into shallow right. Lopez squeezes it to retire the side. We played 5 complete. Puerto Rico in the U. Carlos Beltran and Carlos Delgado. Bell worked an inning on Saturday night against Team Puerto Rico and allowed a run, facing the same part of the.
As you said, man, explosive stuff.
And he loses Pudge Rodriguez for ball 4. I think it's
he plays so easy and effortless. That's a great call on the bunt right there, cussing his teammate out.
And David Wright answers the call, but that run moves up 90 feet. Rodriguez to second.
If he's able to.
Join us during the regular season when MLB Tonight brings you live nightly coverage of every major. Aim Angel Scott Shields getting up in the bullpen perhaps a bit too late as Rios cashes in with an RBI knock up the middle, scoring Rodriguez and pushing Puerto Rico on top by a run.
You know, that goes back to the Beltran play. You know, you force the hand to make them have to walk Delgado and let these guys pick them up. That's a break a ball over the heart of the plate, and he fell. I really think, you know, Alex is not challenging guys.
Well, here's a guy, we were talking about Thornton the first night. Tonight he was.
Ball and 2 strikes. And Soto strikes out. The 2 best breaking balls Heath Bell has thrown tonight, Al, have been.
How hard would that be for you, Harold? A couple years out, playing, he's into music and all that. I imagine he hasn't had a whole lot of.
McCann sets up off the corner. Down and in. Hit on the ground to first base. Youkilis picks it up and gets it to Shields covering. And Lopez in on the mound. He's the long snapper of Major League Baseball. As Dunn is punched out looking at a fastball. Or maybe the backup quarterback and the left-handed hitting catcher due up next. DeRosa's jammed and on one hop out to shortstop for Aviles, 2 gone. Challenge tonight. McCann squares up and sends a ball to dead center for Beltran again. This one not quite as flashy. He makes more of the routine play to retire the side. Saturday night is perhaps as close to Iron Mike Marshall as the game may have these days. And a fly ball into center for Victorino. There are a number of resilient relievers. 1-1 to Mike Aviles. And Shields gets him to fly out to right. But let's continue talking about Shields when we come back.
Okay. I don't know, meet the Mets.
You speak Lips games, a 4.05 ERA, speaking of resiliency. And there's a knock back up the middle for Shane Victorino. Make Victorino 2 for 3 tonight.
Well,
Roberts is bunting and he puts down a beauty. Tying run moves into scoring position with 1 away.
And the reason I say that is because a lot of times as the
3-2 to Jeter. Ball 4. But Feliciano missing badly with fastballs for ball 3 and 4, and now he's got 2 runners appearances tonight. That's out to right field for Rios. Victorino stays put at second, and there are 2 gone. And now Victorino's trying to break for third. The ball came back and hit somebody in the shin, and Victorino took off.
He hit the base runner. That's why he knew the ball was wild. Rio just doing what he's supposed to do. Throw the ball nice and low on line. Nobody was going to advance. And now you're going to get a little bit of an argument. This reminds me of the old Reggie Jackson play in the World Series when we were youngsters. Remember when they were turned to double play and he shuffled his body at it and knocked the ball wild? But I don't think Victorino did that in this case.
I don't either. That was a
stop. Was very demonstrative, trying to claim that Victorino kicked it. Let's see what happened here.
He let it hit him. No doubt about that.
He did not make an effort to get out of the way.
He doesn't have to.
It's he kind of spun into it, right? Oop.
Oh, he stuck that leg on it.
It's scored as a tough luck error to Alex Rios. Enters Saul Rivera, last season with the Nationals. And Youkilis rolls over a ground ball. So the Victorino play didn't matter. And Puerto Rico hang
a couple weeks. I mean, you have to see that split. Now, is that because he may feel like his arm's not in shape?
Build up to.
There it is. There it is. First one I've seen.
So from 93, 94 to 85 mile-an-hour split.
He threw it to somebody who's not. Those are 2 pretty good signs.
Ooh. Struck him out. Indeed, he gets both of his new teammates here in a very difficult top of the.
With the Nets.
A base hit. Into it, Tony Gwynn used to call a 5.5 hole. Leadoff hitters aboard, and the tying runs at first base to start the home 8th.
He wants this one down, too.
On the ground to Delgado to shortstop covering. The relay from Aviles, and Delgado came off the bag. Boy, did Team USA catch a break.
You're not kidding. With the face McCann.
And there goes Granderson. On the ground to third. It keeps Team USA out of the double play. The tying run moves into scoring position with 2 gone, and it's our contest. There's this little matter of a 1-run game here in the last of the 8th. The U.S. has the tying run at second. And he strikes out Brian McCann. The tying run is left stranded. On to the 9th in Miami. Puerto Rico still on top, 4-3. Broxton will become the 7th American to throw in this one tonight, and they'll try to keep it just a 1-run deficit. 70. Here's the 3-2 home to Rios, and he loses him on a breaking ball. Leadoff hitters aboard for Puerto Rico. You know, there goes Rios again. Pitch taken low, throw sails, and Rios has it stolen. And a good night getting even better for the young Toronto Blue Jay, Alex Rios.
Big stolen base, and look, most every time it's off of the pitcher. We talked about it early. Harold did it. Rios got the timing of Jonathan.
Nobody out here in the top of the 9th. And a bouncer to third. Wright keeps the runner in check, and there's 1 gone. You know, fans have... 1-2 to Vasquez is bounced up the middle. Jeter knocks it down. Scoring is Rios, and it's a 5-3 game. It was just enough to get past Jeter up the middle.
Huge run. Have to make it 2-run. Vasquez stays on this slider, stays away. Derek hoping that he can knock it down, at least keep it in his glove to keep Rios from not scoring. Not being able to do it. You see Rios hesitating and then gets the go-ahead. Big run.
And there goes Vasquez. Feliciano sends a fly ball into left. And DeRosa makes a play. That's 2 out here in the 9th. Vasquez goes again. It's lined into left.
That's a pesky hitters that identify a power arm guy. Vasquez didn't try to do anything.
The 3-2 from Broxton. Out to right field and playable for Victorino. Victorino makes the catch, and Victorino will lead after a 3-for-3 performance Sunday against the Dutch hitless tonight, and Victorino's on base. Shane Victorino, 3-for-4, and he has a laugh at the expense of it. Into center field. The tying run is on base with nobody out in the 9th. A pair of fantastic approaches. Into right field. Rios has it. Tagging up is Victorino. He'll get into third. Runners at the corners with 1 gone. Well, Derek Jeter. There goes Roberts. Throw down by Molina is not in time. And the tying run's in scoring position with 1 gone in the 9th. And awfully close play at second.
Good throw by Soto. Romero was quick. It was a good pitch. High fastball. I said Soto, Molina, Yadier Molina behind the plate. Snap throw.
Well, what a great shot. Some terrific pictures tonight. And the left hand of Brian Roberts just beats the tag. Ball 4. And it sounds a little bit like Fenway Park here in South Florida. The chance of
arms and legs. Gangly out there. When you get the ball, rush it up there, 92, 94 miles.
The 3-1 to Youkilis. Ball 4, he walked in a run. 5-4 Puerto Rico. in an elimination scenario from Dolphin.
Timing him.
The 2-1. And Wright lines it into the right field corner. The U.S. wins it! David Wright with a walk-off knock. And Team USA moves on to the semis. Santa Maria.
And they're, oh boy, the excitement, emotion, there it is right there.
Three in the ninth, and Team USA rallies to win in Miami. 3 outs away from tournament elimination.
What a game. What an inning. What at bats there. Right down to every bat. That last bat, David Wright going the other way, starting off with Shane Victorino.
This is the game winner. David Wright goes down and gets a pitch and lines it into the right field corner. No question this was going to score both runs as Roberts and Rollins come around to score and win it for the U.S.
Big hit, comes down to strikes, excitement. Jimmy Rollins scoring. They know they're going on to the next pool. Semi-final, final round.
Boy, and for Team Puerto Rico, so close to knocking off the U.S. and moving on in the event. Despite the mercy rule whipping that Team Puerto Rico put on the U.S. on Saturday, Team USA comes back tonight down 5-3 in the last